Hello, dear friends. I'm so glad you've joined me today to talk about something truly special, sharing meals with those we love. As we grow older, life can sometimes feel like it's speeding by, and it's easy to overlook the simple magic happening right at our tables. In this video, we're going to explore how family meals can be like a gentle, spiritual medicine for the elderly, nourishing not only our bodies, but also our hearts, minds, and souls. You'll discover why sitting down together to eat is more powerful than any supplement, and how just a few small changes in your routine can bring warmth, connection, and purpose back into every day. I promise, stick with me till the end, and you'll learn practical ways to turn ordinary mealtimes into moments of joy and renewal. Let's dive in and start with the first point, shall we? Imagine the rich aroma of your favorite dish filling the room. Maybe it's your granddaughter's homemade soup or your daughter's famous roast, smells that instantly transport you back to cherished memories. That's because family meals tap into something deep within us, a sense of belonging. Point 1 is about the power of connection. When we gather around the table, we aren't just eating, we're weaving threads of love and support. For many seniors, loneliness can sneak in like an unwelcome guest. But when you share a meal, you're saying, "You matter to me," without a single word. You're creating a circle where everyone feels seen and heard. And that simple act of breaking bread together can lift spirits, spark laughter, and remind us that we're never truly alone. Now, let's stay right here for a moment. Think about the last time you laughed so hard at a family meal that your belly ached. That lightness of heart is no accident. Point 2 is about routine and ritual. As we age, our days can start to blend together. Mornings open into afternoons, and before we know it, evening arrives with a quiet sigh. But by building a gentle routine around family meals, a set time each day or week, you introduce a comforting rhythm into your life. It could be as simple as a Tuesday night dinner with grandchildren or a Sunday lunch with your siblings. These rituals give us something to look forward to, anchoring us in the present and reminding our minds that we are part of a loving community. Over time, this regular pattern can help reduce anxiety, improve mood, and even sharpen memory, because our brains thrive on familiar, joyful experiences. As we sit together, sharing stories of days gone by and dreams yet to come, something beautiful happens. We're not just feeding our bodies, we're nourishing our spirits. That brings us to the start of point 3, the nourishing power of shared choices. When family members cook and eat together, they naturally encourage healthier, more balanced meals, fresh vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, all selected with love. But more than that, deciding on a meal together builds teamwork and respect. Imagine your niece asking, "Grandma, can we make your famous salad?" Or your son suggesting, "Why don't we try that new vegetable dish you like?" Suddenly, you're not just a passive recipient of care, you're an active participant in creating something meaningful. And that sense of purpose, of contributing to the well-being of others, is a powerful tonic for the soul. You're amazing for listening all the way through. I truly believe you're someone who cares deeply about your health and happiness. Now that we've uncovered how connection and ritual transform a simple meal into a spiritual practice, let's move on to discovering more ways family meals can heal and uplift us. And as we linger by the table together, something almost magical happens. We begin to slow down, not just in body, but in mind and spirit too. That ease leads us to our fourth point, the gift of mindful presence. When you sit down with loved ones, set aside distractions and really savor the moment, you're practicing a form of meditation without even realizing it. Picture this, the gentle clink of silverware, the warm glow of sunlight through the window, the rich flavors unfolding on your tongue. By fully engaging your senses, smelling the aromas, feeling the textures, tasting each bite, you create a pause in time. That pause clears away the noise of worries and regrets, helping you feel grounded and calm. Over time, these shared mindful meals can lower stress, sharpen your focus, and bring a peaceful clarity that stays with you long after the dishes are cleared. To make this practical, try a simple ritual. Before the first forkful, invite everyone to take a slow, deep breath together. You might light a small candle, or play a soft song that reminds you of home. Encourage each person to notice something they're grateful for. No pressure, just a whisper of thanks. Then, as you begin eating, resist the urge to reach for your phone or turn on the TV. Let conversation flow naturally, pausing when you need to fully experience a bite of food or a comfortable silence. These small acts of presence turn every meal into a gentle ceremony, one that nourishes your spirit as surely as the food nourishes your body. And right alongside mindfulness comes our fifth point: the power of storytelling and legacy. Family meals are the perfect stage for sharing memories, your own adventures, your parents' traditions, the funny mishaps that shaped who you are today. When you recount those moments, you pass down wisdom, humor, and love to the next generation. Imagine your granddaughter's eyes lighting up as you describe the day you met her grandmother, or your grandson leaning in to hear about life in a different era. Those stories become threads that tie your family together, reminding everyone that they are part of something larger than themselves. And for you, the storyteller, there is profound purpose in knowing that your experiences will live on in the hearts of those you love. To bring this to life, keep a little box of old photographs or mementos by the dining table. Perhaps a faded postcard, a family recipe card, or a small trinket from your past. Invite everyone to pick one item before dinner and ask you to tell its story. Let the tales unfold naturally, with laughter and maybe a few tears. Watch as your family leans in, not just to listen, but to connect deeply with the roots of who you are. Over time, those shared memories build a living archive of your family's journey, a priceless treasure that nourishes souls across generations. Finally, there's something extraordinary about inviting others into your circle that brings fresh energy and warmth to your meals. By opening your home occasionally to a neighbor, an old friend, or someone who could use a companion, you expand the circle of care. That's our sixth point: community and inclusion. When you host a simple potluck or welcome a visitor to dinner, you're weaving new relationships into your family's tapestry. The laughter may be louder, the conversation richer, and the sense of belonging even stronger. You'll find that as you share your table, you also share hope, kindness, and mutual support, qualities that heal both giver and receiver in equal measure. Putting this into practice can be as easy as reaching out to someone you haven't seen in a while and asking if they'd join you for a meal. You might suggest everyone bring a favorite dish to share, or cook together in your kitchen. Notice how the act of feeding another person creates a warmth in your heart that no medicine can match. And as you welcome new faces, your own sense of purpose and vitality grows, proof that connection really is the best medicine of all. You're doing something wonderful simply by tuning in and considering these ideas, and I know you have the warmth and kindness to bring them into your daily life. Next, we'll uncover the final ways that family meals can become the ultimate spiritual medicine, moments so rich with love and meaning that they nourish your very soul. And now, let this seventh ingredient of spiritual medicine flow into your family meals: the art of gratitude and reflection. When you invite everyone to pause at the end of a meal and share one thing they're thankful for, you're weaving a powerful thread of appreciation through your hearts. Imagine the warmth in the room as each person offers a small blessing: "I'm grateful for this delicious soup. I'm thankful for the laughter we shared. I appreciate having family to lean on." Those moments of reflection turn an ordinary dinner into a ritual of gratitude, reminding us all of life's simple gifts. Practically, you might gently ask around the table, or simply encourage each person to speak up when they're ready. Over time, these expressions of thanks become a habit, training your mind to notice joy even in challenging days. And that shift in perspective, seeing abundance rather than lack, nurtures resilience, uplifts mood, and deepens your sense of peace. As the aromas of dessert fade and plates are cleared, take a moment together to reflect on how you feel, body, mind, and soul. Notice the lightness in your chest, the gentle smiles on faces, the lingering sense of connection that no pill can replicate. That closing ritual seals the medicine of your meal, infusing it with meaning that stays with you long after the last crumb is gone. In this journey, we've savored the power of connection, built comforting rituals, made shared choices that empower, practiced mindful presence, celebrated the legacy of our stories, welcomed community into our circle, and cultivated gratitude that transforms every bite. These 7 dimensions of family meals: connection, ritual, shared choice, mindfulness, storytelling, inclusion, and gratitude, work together as a holistic tonic for seniors. They nourish the body with wholesome food, uplift the spirit with love and laughter, and anchor the heart in a flow of meaningful traditions. There's nothing mystical here, just simple, heartfelt practices you can weave into your daily life. Remember, you deserve meals that feed more than your stomach. You deserve moments that fill your days with warmth, purpose, and joy. So, the next time you set the table, pause to breathe, to share, to listen, and to give thanks. Invite someone new, tell a story you've never told before, savor each flavor as if it were a rare delight. In doing so, you'll transform every meal into a celebration of life itself, and that is perhaps the greatest spiritual medicine of all. I'd love to hear your favorite family meal traditions or newfound rituals in the comments below. Your stories inspire us all. If this video warmed your heart, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more gentle guidance on nurturing your health and happiness. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, and let me know what topics you'd love to see next. Stay inspired.